Hello and welcome to the Wayne State Coaches Show, an exclusive here on MyWayneNews.com. I'm Mike Carnes. We're here to talk Wildcat athletics. When we come back, we'll talk with track and field coach Marlon Brink as the Wildcat track and field team headed down to Kansas this past week. We'll talk about those results when we come back here on the Wayne State Coaches Show.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on MyWayneNews.com. Time to talk track and field with Coach Marlon Brink. The Wayne State Wildcats headed down to Kansas last week for the Alex Francis Classic at Fort Hays State University and came away with some nice marks and had 4 NCAA provisional marks there at the meet on Thursday is when it was held. And then, Coach, guys, both the women and the men had some nice results there down in Kansas.
Yeah, we did. They actually moved the meet up a day earlier just because of the weather conditions they're forecasted for on Friday there. So it kind of helped our athletes a little bit. It still was kind of cold and chilly out there, but typical spring weather, I guess. But yeah, we had some good marks there. I was happy. We got 4 Provo marks, and so it was a nice way to kind of continue the progress we had from the Wildcat Classic there.
Yeah, 2 of the marks were recorded by Mackenzie Shell. She won the hammer throw and placed second in the shot put. Her winning throw in the hammer throw was 173 feet and 8 inches. And in the shot put, she was in second place, 45 feet, 10 inches. And both of those were provisional marks. And she's slowly coming on and really starting to make a name for herself in the NCAA ranks.
Yeah, you know, she's ranked 12th in the hammer throw right now, and I think 22nd in the shot put. You know, she's shown some good consistency, which is one of the things you want to see. So not just up and down from week to week. And so yeah, she's really starting to come around, and she's leading the conference right now in both the shot put and the hammer throw.
So she's off to a good start this year. And then on the men's side, Cade Kalkowski and Dylan Kopp both hitting provisional marks in the hammer throw. Kalkowski finished second in the event with 187 feet 10 inches. Kopp was right behind in third place in 183 feet 2 inches. And both those are provisional marks there as well.
Yeah, Cade, I believe, is 15th, and Dylan is about 24th or 25th right now on the national list. And they're sitting 1-2 in the conference, and so it's a good spot for them to be in and a good start to their season, and hopefully they can continue to, you know, slowly work their way up. They'll probably need a little bit longer throws to get into the national meet later in the season.
All right, some of the other action from Fort Hays. Kinsey Sullivan took second in the discus at 144 feet 5 inches and also was 7th in the shot put. Tia Jones had a pair of 4th place finishes in the hammer throw and the shot put. Sarah Stang was 6th in the hammer throw and 8th in the shot put. And Nicole Hareen took 7th in the discus and 7th in the hammer throw. A number of good performances there, and it got some depth in the throws. Where last year you had 1 or 2 dominant kids, and now you got a bunch of good ones going now.
Yeah, you know, and most all those kids are young athletes, either freshmen or sophomores, so it's really nice to see that they're doing well. It was a good meet as far as for the throwers. There's some good competition there. UNK and Fort Hays State were there, and so it gave us some good competition. It's good just to see them placing well, making finals, and that's going to build their confidence up going into the second half of the season here.
Yeah, and then on the men's side in the throws, Matt Nemick was 4th in the hammer throw. J.L. Hinkle was 4th in the shot put, and Richard Sweeney came away with a 5th place finish in the hammer throw. On the track, we had some good marks there. Jordan Pester finishing 5th in the 100-meter dash. She was also 7th in the 200. Molly Vasa was 9th in the 100-meter dash, and Morgan Shearer took 9th in the 100-meter hurdles. And on the men's side, Robert Sullivan coming in 6th in the long jump. Michael Sands was 7th in that event as well. Aaron English was 6th in the high jump, and then Elvins Elsenrod took 5th in the 100, and Justin Roloff was 9th in the 100 as well. So some good marks on the track as well for you.
Yeah, you know, the conditions weren't really optimal for sprinting and jumping, you know, and so we knew kind of going in that might be the case, so we kind of limited our athletes a little bit as far as what they did. You know, when the weather gets a little bit warmer, then we kind of will be ready to turn them loose and really let them get after it, and hopefully see some better marks then. In terms of the quality of the performances. We didn't take any distance runners out there, so we didn't really have any marks. We knew it was going to be really windy. It was 25-mile-an-hour winds, and when you got to run anywhere from 4 to 10 or 12 laps around the track, it's just not really going to get you very good marks there. So we kind of took a limited squad out there to Fort Hays, and we'll bring the whole team down to Concordia this coming week here.
Yeah, talk about the Concordia meet coming up in Seward this weekend, the 2-day meet Friday and Saturday there.
Yeah, it should be a good meet. There's about 10 or 11 schools there, mostly all Nebraska schools. And they've got a nice facility down there. It's supposed to be good weather. We're looking at least right now with the forecast, if they keep those the same through the weekend. And so hopefully we can get some good marks from everybody, and we'll take the full squad this weekend to compete down there.
All right, so Wildcats in action this Friday and Saturday down in Seward at the Concordia University Invitational 2-day meet down there with, as Coach said, with several Nebraska schools involved in that meet. Coach, good luck this weekend. Hopefully we continue to see some good marks for you guys.
You bet. Sounds good. Thanks, Mike.
All right, we'll take a timeout and have more here on the Wayne State Coaches Show right after this timeout.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their Grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Hello and welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on MyWayNews.com. I want to take this moment to thank coaches for their opportunity to sit down and talk with us here on the show every week, and we invite you to continue to support Wildcat Athletics both home and away. Catch the Wildcats at the Chapman Complex for baseball and softball, and keep following track and field teams as they continue throughout the spring season. That's going to do it for this week's edition. We'll have another edition of the Coaches Show next week right here on MyWayNews.com. Till then, this is Mike Carnes, and we'll see you later.